Welcome back, and well, we have got started on what that plan was gonna be from last time, and that was, well, a few farms, but we've also got our stone shop. I'm just missing one fence right there, but this is what we got so far. Maybe a bit more carpets going down, but this is Masons and Masons. But obviously, Masons has a secret. Gonna turn upstairs into like a little house for, well, Mason. Need to make it a little bit more pretty in here, but the real thing about Masons and Masons going to the basement. Yes, there's just so many Masons. Some might even say these are, well, they're definitely not Freemasons, but you know, they could be. Right, I've muted the villagers for now, but we need to get some silence me name tags. The other thing we need to get is, well, these pots are really plain, and this is supposed to be like a mason's, well, shop, and you know, they're going to be pretty good at this sort of thing. So we need to go get the pottery shards and make some nice fancy pots at some point real soon, I think. But I'm pretty happy with how this looks. I think the roof at the moment, let's go for a little fly. The roof at the moment looks a bit odd, but I think that is just because of what we got in the area, or should I say what we don't have in the area. Once we get like the other buildings around here built up, I think it's going to add a nice little bit of flair to it and make it look quite nice, especially like the bars up here and the windows. Only are on these two sides because this is going to be the main path up, and the rest is sort of like going to alleyways or back onto other buildings. I don't think that looks so good, but this is a good start. I think just need that one more fence for that one right there. So this is where we're going to do our gold and bartering farm, and well, I tried to find a nice farm to use online, and I think we're going to use Rome with golems. I think that'd be quite useful. So this is where we're going to be doing our gold farm in this sort of area here, and the bartering farm. But to be able to get the piglins, we need to be in a crimson forest. And for this one, we are going to use a way of collecting them that I have got from another person on YouTube called Potato Noir, and I'll link their channel link their video actually in the description. I'm going to use that platform here to collect the piglins for the bartering, and then over there we'll do our bartering on our gold farm. So yeah, let's get rolling. So this is the build that allows you to get them. Obviously, well, I had to go away, and some things spawned in because it wasn't ready yet. I didn't have the dispensers, but now I do. So let's clear up these. Once these piglins are cleared up, I don't want to go too far. They might just despawn and go up. We now need to go scaffolding up to build limit. And the only other thing we need to do is put some pumpkins in the dispenser that you can, well, you can hit click in. So what's going to happen is everything else is going to run away. And only the, because we're going up to build height, only things that have like hats on and protect against the mob limit, despawn limit, will be able to survive when they get off the platform. So we're going to put some pumpkins in here. The piglins going to come in here, get a little bit of a pumpkin hat, and they won't despawn, whereas everything else, when they jump off this platform, they will despawn. So we should be able to filter out, and we're going to need 23 of these piglins. So let's build this up and get on with it. So they're shooting me, but I don't know why. I have gold on, so I should be safe. I might lose one or two of them, but that's fine. I'm now taking on this whole structure, and there are 23 of them there, which is good. So now we need to start working on the bartering and gold farms. So let's time lapse this. Let's go. So this is the bartering farm part of the, well, it all done, because we're going to have some golems in here, and we're going to have these as certain sorts. We only want to collect, like, what, 9 things, I think? Might be a few more, but some are going to be shared, and then at the end, anything left over will go in here and drop straight into the flame. Now, we have to cover a few more up, and now we're going to have to do the gold farm part. The biggest annoying thing that's going to be is getting those, wherever are they, they're just over there, those 23 guys into this little chamber. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, interesting. Okay, let's try this out. So I'm gonna get shot here, I think, but that is fine. So if I do that, I got one of them, and we got him. Lovely. Now if I do this and put some coal in it. Okay, chugga chugga. Now I'm hoping I've got an activator row up here, so that should chuck them off. I don't know which. It'll work. Maybe I should do something slightly different then. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to break a glass wheel on top of them, break the thing. Yeah, I'll do. So this should now work. I've got them going up, ramping around, and it didn't work. I wanted it to. And I wish I could just get like a boat or something. Whereabouts you? Oh, okay. So if I block that, that would have been fine. I mean, I can break this just for now, but it's like it's gonna be such a pain. Come on, in you go. There we go. And then they'll start towering up though, so we're gonna have to maybe go up one more, drop them down. Oh, that's gonna get annoying. So I think the issue is now solved. I just need to put a minecart. Oh, when I left the minecart over there. So, actually, this is a good time to show you what I've done. So I've made the staircase a little bit wider. Comes up, it twists. Oh. And it should then drop them in, and we should be able to break the minecart as soon as they get to the bottom. Which is gonna be great. Want to get another minecart. There we go. Press the button. Off they go. Chuck this in. A bit of coal. Push, push, push. Now, if this is working how I want it to, I think it is going to. I don't think I need this anymore. Once I've got that initial push, there we go. I can break that down. And that is no longer needed. Instead, oh, I see. Now it's not. Before I broke this one because it's down there, but I realise now that's not going to work for these anymore because there's they're on their heads. That's fine. I'm gonna go get a few more and let's get cracking. So this is the bartering part of the farm. How it's gonna work. We're gonna get some gold ingots coming into nuggets into here, transforming them into. Oh, I need to get a chest here. Oh, I'm missing a chest. Transform them into ingots. That will go into that chest, which will then get dispensed. Where are they? Where's the chests? There they go. Then get dispensed onto a little bit of glass next to them, and then they trade away. As easy as pie. Got that. We want it this side so it doesn't get locked by that. Okay, so it's put forward here. So then what happens? They'll go and they'll do the trading. And then it'll go here, and then it'll end up being sorted by golems, with the leftovers going to go to this chest and goes down to the fire, which is cool. We're going to have probably one for blackstone, one for gravel, and a mixture for some of the other ones as well. We just need to put a few through so we know what's going to go in where. In fact, this is quite a bit that we've got so far already, which I don't mind. We want to keep that. Keep that, keep that. We don't want spectral arrows. We might do the gold farm part first before we get the sorting done. So let's go into another time lapse and crack on that. So here is the gold farm part of this farm. Well, I made a few mistakes, and well, I fixed them since the time lapse. Well, half fixed them. There was a 3 gap down below, and it caused quite a lot of magmas to spawn. And I've seen no magma spawn on this level, that's 2. So I might need to alter them as well. Some of our eggs keep getting broken as well, so now I've got this little trapdoor system. So what they're doing, they're jumping off here and still getting attracted to these ones and going onto those platform and crushing those eggs. So now we're protecting them using these trapdoors, and they're still attracted to them on each of the floors. So this is now the floor where the magmas still spawn, because it's 3 tall, which is a bit annoying, and some magmas still spawn on here. I tried to use slabs, because that's what I had at the time to cover it up, but they still spawn. So I need to go on this floor and that floor. So this one is put another layer of slabs on, so it's a full block, and on that floor I'm going to just do a full block underneath that magma, so only zombie piglins will spawn. And I've put some rings around as well to make sure they go down to this chamber now, down here. Now I'm actually just going to guide myself down here, because there's still something that needs to change. Something's still going wrong, and that something is this guy. This guy is going wrong. They are overloading these chests. So this is, I had to completely clear it. These filters stopped working, and going down into our gold filter down here, we were getting rotten flesh and other things as well. And we got a lot of rotten flesh. So I'm going to have to change this all together. And we're going to split this off going in 2 directions. Half of it is going to go this way into just a normal item filter. Gold going down, and then the rotten flesh will get burnt, and the other half is going to go over here and be stored as gold and rotten flesh in a load of chests. So to make that alteration, and well, when that's done, we'll get back with it. So the adjustments have been done, and well, it looks the same from here. Well, not all the adjustments. I haven't adjusted the layers yet, but that will be done later. So I'm going to free cam, and let's just give you a little view. So I still need to add some extra layers to increase the rates on these ones. But as you can see now, it's now split off into 2 areas. So we have half of the farm, well, just over half the farm, going to here into 2 item sorters. This one goes into rotten flesh. If this fills up and it goes into this one, this will go over to an overflow, and I'll just shoot it all over into fire. So that gets rid of that stuff. All the gold goes into this one, all the gold nuggets then gets converted into bars, etc, etc, and then anything else that's not nuggets will go into here just in case, but I'm not expecting to get anything else. This is just a precaution. The other half goes just this way, and this is a single item filter on this one, and that again is for gold nuggets. Everything else is being chucked straight into the fire because we don't need it. And this goes down and it goes into one auto crafter that has a little tick, constantly ticking, because gold nuggets can only go into a bar. And then once that bar is done, spits out onto here, which goes into this one. Now then, this one is taking a signal out, and we've got a book on page 9 out of 15, and got it on subtraction mode. So then normally that's powered, which depowers this. But every so often, when this gets full, and only when it's full, this will power, overriding this signal, which cancels it out, which then turns this on, which fires this, which then fires the autocrafter down to our sorter. So this is turning the bars into blocks. So it's only been running for about 5 minutes now. Should we go down and have a little look and see how this is going on? I believe it's this direction. However, I may be completely wrong. Look at all those things falling to their death. Now, there's a slight risk that some of them can now survive because I have to raise it by 1 bar. But let's have a little look. Jump all the way down here. And we've got 3 blocks so far, which is not too bad. We've got 3 bars in there. And we've only got 4 nuggets in there. But I believe it is all going correctly. We can probably go have a look. That is spamming like crazy. Oh, too fast. There we go. Let's reduce that speed just a little bit. As you can see, there we go. And what happens is I've only got 1, so that's not going to be that useful. So that should have pulled straight down. we are still taking most of the gold into our bartering farm. Now, one of the things that I've noticed is that with our bartering farm, and let me just close that up, we were getting a few potions of fire resistance and water. We only got 3.5, but I thought that was already too many, so I've removed the filter now. So on the filter, there's nothing there. So all of the potions that come out of this now are also going into the fire. We're still getting iron in this one. We're getting ender pearls and fire charge in this one. Leather and string in that one. This one we're doing nether bricks and nether quartz. This one we've got gravel, which is starting to come quite nicely. Soul sand in this one. Grinding obsidian is still in this one. And finally, blackstone in this one. And that is our gold slash piglin bartering farm done with this little divide. I could have put a switch to change which way I was going, but I quite like this. Gold isn't that useful, but you know, 40% of the farm going towards gold blocks sounds pretty cool, and then the other 60% goes into bartering. I think that is going to be pretty effective and exactly what we need. So, that is sorted. So I've been doing a bit of work on these paths, and well, I think these are looking pretty good. We've got our andesite pathway going down using the stonemasons over there, going this direction, and we've got our sort of central bit, and the bartering farm's going to be quite useful along with the gold part of that for this area in a bit. We need to get one more farm just over there going, and we've got a direct path which I think is a bit bright. I think I might replace this. It's a bit bright, but I thought it'd work. But I don't think it does. I think it's too much contrast. Too much contrast. And I really like this one as well. This one here, we got like our granite path. And I want to get started on the actual build of this day. Even if it's just the facade of the front, I think it'll be quite good. So, order of things. We've got the bartering farm that's going to help for us for the fountain a little bit. And mainly for this, actually. But also, we're going to need to make one more farm. So, let's get to it, eh? So we've got a lot of stuff and we want to conquer that ocean monument. I've got some TNT, some water breathing, some invisibility potions. We are good to go. Now I don't know. Oh, that's not orange. Oh, there you go. Cool. I don't know. I'm gonna put some of this stuff in here because I don't know how well it's going to do. Like rockets we don't need. In fact, let's get out of the boat and take our elytra off. We're not going to need our elytra, so we can put that in there for safekeeping. We've got a bunch of other things. They're not going to need our shovel. Everything else we might need. So then we come out of this boat, and rockets will go in there as well. We're going to take our armor off, but we will be putting it back on. We're going to try and crack into there. Now, I've never done it using TNT before, so this might go really well. It might not go well at all. We need one invisibility potion and one water breathing there, and we'll keep the rest close by. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I've bought ender pearls and just, you know, to help us go around, but I don't know how well this is going to go, so, yeah. Okay, we're getting close. Let's do the water breathing. Let's do invisibility. Let's put this in here. Let's put this here, put this here, and let's find out. Let's see how this goes. So we should be invisible, and we shouldn't be detected. Now, I haven't brought any pickaxes because I'm pretty sure we're going to get mining fatigue very, very quickly. We're invisible. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so if I do this, and oh no, can I do... I still can do that. That's cool. We can do that then. Is that going to do a big enough boom? Well, that done nothing. That done absolutely nothing at all. Oh. This is not good. I thought that would work. Do I need to sort of, like, put some things to protect it? And there's the mining fatigue? Okay. Maybe we need to go in just the good old-fashioned way. And try and explore. Oh, this is good. I'll let you know when I get to the room. I found one. I didn't realise I found one. But I did find one. Wait, where is it? I thought it was just... There you are. Now this is going to go real badly. I don't know if it can see me like this. So let's just try it. Okay, I can't see me with just a sword. I don't need my armor. We got one. That's one down. Lovely. Oh, and we got the head of that as well. Nice. Let's try and find the other. I'm guessing now we're on the upper floor. It's going to be quick and easy, I hope. Maybe not. I'd assume the other one was just going to be right here. But maybe I'll follow this pathway down and take me to the other one. Has it taken me to the other one? Oh, it has taken me to another one. There we go. That's the armor gone, so we just need to keep going. Don't let it get back its armor. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes! And there's the heck one down. There's only one left to go. Is that there? No way can it be that one there. Or can it? Where are we? How do we get there, do you reckon? Not that way. Oh no. Right, I'm getting a little bit lost. Is this like the middle one or... Oh yeah, outside. Wait, what was that? No, that's a small one. Come on, where was that little pathway up back into those rafters? I feel like that's what I need. These guys are not as hard to kill as I thought they would be. Oh, here we go. Oh, a sponge room. We'll come back for that. Wait, these are going to be wet sponges, aren't they? Do you get dry sponges? No, wet sponges. We'll come back for that at some point. What do we just get now? I'll come back for it. And then... That looks like it there. So, maybe this was the middle chamber? Oh no. Right, well, when we get out of here, we'll come back. Okay, I think it is just here. I'm confident. So what I think I'm going to do is if I put this like this, and... Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, wait. What I can do... I'm going to try and waterlog it. So, if I do this, and then do this, it should no longer be waterlogged. Oh my lord, that nearly killed me. That was not a good idea. But, was I right? How long have I left? I've got of it? A minute for both. That is not long. I'm into a new section, I think. Right, let's put a new potion down. Let's just drink up, get ready to go. Just for extra protection. Oh. And I thought it would be here. Is it down then a little bit? Am I back in the normal area? That is definitely seems like it should have been here. Because this definitely seems like the middle, right? Maybe it's this way a little bit? This is the sponge room again. I thought this would be the middle. I'm getting quite worried about that now. Maybe I go back one? I am so struggling. I thought it'd be in the center. Definitely sounds close to here though. Like we got 1, 2. Oh no. Okay, I'm pretty confident it's just the middle one left. So I'm struggling to find it in there. The middle one's underneath this, right? So, this could do a bit of bad stuff. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Wait, no. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I don't want to go too bad. This can go horrifically badly. Okay, so I'm gonna do that and then do that. And then run. So that's going to be a big boom. Wasn't as big of a boom as I thought. It is right. Here we go. The last one. There we go. Nice. And we got it. Now, you can probably guess what sort of farm I want to make, right? Seems we just cleared out an ocean monument. So let's swim out of here and start prepping, I guess. So I actually decided to do the nether side first. And this is the nether side pretty much completely finished. Except for this little campfires, which are going to go in after I link it up. Because I don't want to link it up, jump through the portal, and then just die. Because that wouldn't be good. So that's all set, ready to go. And now we just need to do the overworld side. So let's roll. So that is the farm done, and it is running quite nicely. So let's have a little look. I'm hoping it's running nicely on the nether side as well, but I haven't actually checked. At the moment, we are getting a lot of guardians go flying through, which is good. Although they get a bit stuck here. Is that because of... Hello? How the hell did you get there? We're getting some dolphins in here as well. Interesting. Right, let's fly over and let's see how it's going. And there's not going to be a cut. Let's just go straight through the portal and let's see. So I've put the soul campfires in now. So everything should be up and running. I hope everything's going perfectly, but you know, I might be wrong. Okay, so have a look. We have got a good quantity of stuff, like 5-ish minutes worth of AFKing, so that is fantastic. This is going like an absolute dream. And with that prism, we've done this. Now, am I super happy with it? Kind of. I like this part and this element. This looks very nice and fancy now. And I kind of like this, but do I super love it? I'm not 100% sure. I might place those with sea lanterns at some point, but I do like how this is almost kind of tranquil now. It's a nice little area. And we've dug a little bit more out over here. We haven't replaced it just yet. We dug all this out because we're going to need this stone for the next project, because I'm done looking at that ugly structure. As you can see, we've got a jungle tree growing there because I was using the vines and stuff when we do the mossy bits, but an extra vines there. But I'm kind of done with it. I like this red path. I need to add a bit more detailing to it and a bit more on the sides. That's fine. We need to build the exterior to that bit. I'm sort of just getting sick and tired of all this wall now and some of this ugliness. So yeah, I think this is gonna be the next thing, and well, we need to get rolling. And this is bad as well. We just need to. We need to get out of the early game. I think that's the next step, right? Get out of the early game and into some nice builds. And we've started making this a little bit nicer. Now, it's floating. Yes, I admit that. We're going to do something like a little bit like this. It's a bit fortified. And the floor inside isn't really done. But I've got a rough idea of what I want it to look like. A nice little staircase down. We need to still work on this area, going to our little storage system, and I think this is going to be really cool. So a little basement down here, and then it's going to come really go down to this area here and have a pathway going down, and have some sort of long room on this side. Not really sure what to put in there. If you've got any ideas, let me know in the comments below. And we're going to have another long room coming down this side as well. So we have two nice long rooms, and let's just go up. As you can see, it's literally just the front at the moment, so we've really got to focus on that. And then upstairs, this should go nicely above this. I think I've measured it right. And this is going to be almost like the little house here. So this is going to be like our house up here. And then we need to light these. We're going to have some nice blue flames. And we're going to have the roof here. But I think we're going to put some towers on to make it a bit taller. At the moment, we're still a lot shorter than that clock tower, which isn't a bad thing, but it's not exactly what I want. I want this to be one of the tallest structures here. So potentially having one or maybe even two towers going nice and tall would be quite nice. Or we might keep this just relatively short-ish and just have some sort of like octagon sit in the center, some sort of structure above this. But this is going to be quite a solid, I wouldn't say square, but I think it's actually going to be a rectangle going down. Almost like an entry to our little, I want to say castle, but it's not really a castle. We don't really have a gate. It's more like a manor house or a fortified house. So then maybe we do make a very little gate to get in there, like a portcullis as well to get in. Because at the moment, this is mainly just going to be like a manor house, really. A fortified manor house. Or we could have this as a fortified manor house as we go through it. Maybe have the pathway go here, out to here, into another secure area. Maybe we have a little castle in this corner here. That could work quite nicely. I think the angle would be a bit difficult, so we have to be careful with it, but it could work. That is an idea. But if you've got any ideas about what we could do with that in the future, please let me know in the comments below. But that is all we have time for today, and well, next time we need to get this sorted, or at least maybe the first two floors at least, yeah, right? Two floors. And then we can start working on some other things. And I think I've got a few more plans what we can do. I think we can, where this path is further away than we originally thought, maybe we can have a little wall and we can have a portcullis and maybe a little guard tower, and we can turn this that's not really a castle but is a castle into more like a castle. And the one other thing that I've changed is this thing over here. I put these iron bars in. I actually like it a lot more now, those iron bars. Hey sheep, don't eat my grass. But yeah, this is where we're going to leave it for today. So thanks for watching, and well, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, hit subscribe. If you've got any comments about what we should be adding to this little town, well, city it's going to turn into, please leave them below. Until next time, see you later. Bye.